In this video, I'll be going over my mid-month income report for Amazon, KDP, YouTube, and Etsy for November 1st, 2025 to November 15th, 2025. So first, let's start with ads. I actually didn't run any ads for Amazon, KDP, YouTube, or Etsy, like any of my own personal ads, if that made sense. Of course, YouTube does currently have ads. And for Etsy, I think I am part of like their offsite ads where if Etsy runs offsite ads, then I think I have to pay a fee or something like that. But I'm not personally running my own ads right now. So I have not run ads for Amazon KDP since it looks like August 2023. I don't have anything against ads. Really, I just really don't have the extra time and finances to devote to ads right now. But I don't have anything like personally against ads right now. And I'm not entirely sure how to work like this ad view currently. So I know this says my cost right now is $85.06, but I'm pretty sure I'm actually closer to like over $90. I'm just really not sure how to fix that. So just want to be transparent with that. Moving on over to orders for Amazon KDP. I currently have 270 books in my dashboard, and I got 40 orders or 40 books, like 40 book orders, if that made sense. 40 books that shipped out because I'm pretty sure Amazon KDP doesn't count the sale until the book actually ships out. So somebody might order your book like a week before, but you don't actually get the royalties like in your dashboard until the book ships out. I'm pretty sure. I may be wrong on that. So if I'm wrong, I do apologize for that. But I got 40 orders for November 1st, November 15th, 2025. And in the royalties page, I can go over what books actually sold, but it looks like my highest orders is 7 on November 4th, and then lowest is going to be 0 on this November 2nd and November 7th, which is totally fine. Definitely varies quite a bit, but since I'm not really running ads and these are all organic sales, like I'm not constantly posting on social media or anything like that. I do have some social media posts, but I'm not even sure when those might have been posted, but probably a while. Like I haven't really done much with any of my businesses recently just due to a lot of personal health issues and a lot going on, just personal issues that are going on right now. So overall, like, I'm pretty happy with just having any sort of passive income. And then before I move on over to the royalties, I do want to thank Everbee for sponsoring this video. So thank you so much to Everbee. I'll have a link in the description below in case you're interested in checking them out. And just for like to give you an idea of what Everbee can do, I mean, there's so much more than what I can show in this video right now. But for example, you can type in like whatever search you want to type in, and then Everbee can pop up how many monthly searches that might have. And you can click see more, like if you want to have more information and more analytics. So that is also incredibly helpful to have that right there. And then also over here, you have My Shop, Product Analytics, Shop Analyzer, Keyword Research, Profit Calculator, Favorites, Learn, and so much more. And I can just type in something else here so you can see all of the different options, which is fantastic. And then, for example, sort of product analytics. And then you can click on any product you want to click on, and you can get like all of the information. And you can also adjust the filters here, which is just really, really cool. You can change, like I can click on this one here and look at all of the sales, monthly revenue. I can look at this graph here, the growth rate. So much. Like there is just literally so much information. It's absolutely incredible how much information there is. And you can scroll and there's just so many pages of information. So, and you can also change like what you're looking for. So I could go to tag analytics instead of product analytics if I want to. And let me do one. I'll just change the competition here. I can change the volume. So let's just look at digital. Oh, I accidentally copied it. But you can click here, you can copy the keyword, you can view in Google Trends, and then you can also view in Etsy. You can also export this, you can customize. So let me exit out of that, and I'll just do like cat digital paper so we can look at some new ones. And I'll go to product analytics, and let's just click on, or honestly, we can go here just to show you Everbee also has the information right here. So if I want to look at one more closely, so let's see if there's any that I want to look at. We'll look at this one here. So all you have to do is just click, and then this will pop up right here. And you can look at all this information. There's literally so much information that Everbee has to offer. And then over here, my favorite tool probably ever. I'm not entirely sure why. I just like really love using this tool. You can figure out your potential profit with this profit calculator. Highly recommend using this, especially if you're brand new to Etsy and you're not sure about all the costs that goes into like creating your product, especially if you don't have a digital product, and you have to like add in, the cost of the item each time and everything like that, and shipping cost and advertising, discounts, even like you can even change the payment method here. So then Everbee can give you the potential net profit right there. And yeah, I just highly recommend using that tool. So thank you so much to Everbee for sponsoring this video. And if you want to check out Everbee, I can have a link in the description below in case you're interested in learning more. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to let me know and I can do my best to answer them. And if I'm not sure, then I do recommend reaching out to Everbee and they hopefully it can help you with whatever questions you might have. So thank you so much again to Everbee for sponsoring this video. So moving on over to royalties at $91. And again, like pretty happy with this. Really any sort of extra income I'm very grateful and thankful for, especially this is pretty much all organic sales and passive income. So highest day is gonna be the 4th with over $16. The 11th is probably around $15. Lowest second and the 7th with $0. And what books actually sold? So all of the books except for two are the Scrapbook Paper, Craft Paper, Pad Niche, and then the other two are coupon books. And to show you the top 10. So although I have 270 books in my dashboard, so here the top 10 is 35 and then the top 10 here is $79.81. I counted right before this video, so hopefully I'm remembering correctly, 15 different books. So a lot of the books I have on my dashboard are like notebooks or books that don't really sell, and that's totally fine. Especially a lot of them are from when I first started Amazon KDP, and I really just learning. I'm still learning, but I just want to give a perspective on that about 15 different books sold for November 1st, November 15th, 2025. So you don't need to have like hundreds of books to make money with Amazon KDP. You just really just need one book to start making money. So I don't want that to discourage anybody. And then moving on over to YouTube, it doesn't look like I uploaded any videos. Oh, geez. I may not have. There has been a lot going on, but that's okay. 22.9K views, 112.2 watching hours, 2 subscribers, and $10.86 in revenue. Unless the videos just aren't showing up. But let's look at a high revenue day of 294 on the 4th. That's cool. And then it's just all random. Highest video again is the short import and edit PDFs using Canva tutorial. Not really sure why this video is doing so well. Not complaining about it. Most of the traffic, 96.5% from YouTube search, which is just really awesome. Currently has 425.3K views, which is just absolutely incredible. So thank you so much to everybody for that. And then moving on over to Etsy. So I currently have 5 listings on Etsy. They're all active right now, I think. I did just renew 2 of them today because I don't have them on auto renew because I have some free listings. I want to make sure I'm using those before like potentially paying. So they're all digital download products, so if anybody buys them, then I don't really like have to do anything. Again, it's more like passive income again. I mean, same with YouTube. It looks like I didn't even really post, and I still made $10.86 for November 1st, November 15th, 2025, which is just amazing. I'm just so grateful for any sort of extra income. So for Etsy, I got 10 visits, and then which the prices decreased 64% compared to 2024, and then 2 orders which increased, oh, geez, there we are, which increased 100%. So that's really cool. And then revenue, $5.98, which increased 460%. So it looks like I may have got one order in 2024. Yeah. And so then I got two in 2025 for November 1st, November 15th, 2025. And then, oh, looks like I did revenue in both. It's fine. Conversion rate, that made so much more sense. 20%. And then conversion rate increased 460% compared to 2024. And then revenue $5.98, which increased 100%. That makes a lot more sense. I apologize for that. Um, but yeah, I'm very happy about that. And for as far as like expenses go, since I'm not running ads right now, my only expense is really Canva, which is I think $12.99 a month, like for monthly expenses. That's typically what I have. And then of course you have like taxes. At least I have taxes. I know it's probably different for everybody. So yeah, I really hope this video was helpful. I'd love to know how your businesses are going for you, and I greatly appreciate you all being so patient and understanding with me. I really, really appreciate that. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I can do my best to try to answer them whenever I might be able to. And yeah, just thank you again so much for being so patient and understanding. And I really hope this is helpful in some way. And I don't share this to brag or anything. I just share this to try to be realistic and hopefully inspire and like help anybody that might want to get started on any of these businesses. So yeah, thank you again so much for everything. Um, yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to let me know. And thank you again to everybody for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope that you have a great day.